In the latest footage emerging from the front lines, Russian drones once again showcased their devastating precision. What unfolded next was a chilling reminder of how warfare has evolved. In a video taken from a first-person drone, Russian soldiers using drones are seen monitoring and reconnaissance in the area and then discovering a Ukrainian book bunker. Without delay, the drone dives towards the vehicle and detonates it. This is just one of many similar scenes where Russian soldiers use drones to destroy Ukrainian transport and armored vehicles. And in the other place, Russia carried out another strike. But the targets were not just ordinary military assets. They were some of the rarest and most expensive systems in Ukraine's arsenal. The French-made Caesar self-propelled howitzer and the so-called Frankenstein book, a hybrid Ukrainian air defense system that combined Soviet launchers with Western missiles. So this is what we have to tell you. On October 8, 2025, Russian media released two separate videos confirming the destruction of both targets in drone strikes, marking a significant blow to Ukraine's already strained defense capabilities. The first video, reportedly filmed near the front lines in eastern Ukraine, shows the Caesar howitzer hidden in what appeared to be a tree-covered position. Operators from Russian FPV drone units identified the French artillery system through reconnaissance footage. Moments later, an explosive-laden drone swooped down and struck the vehicle directly, engulfing it in a burst of flames. According to Russian reports, the Caesar was destroyed during a counter-battery operation where Russian drones were used to locate and neutralize Ukrainian artillery positions. The footage quickly spread across Russian channels, highlighting yet another successful use of low-cost FPV drones against high-value Western equipment. The second video showed an even rarer target, Ukraine's Frankenstein book, a heavily modified surface-to-air missile system. It reportedly carried Western-made missiles adapted to a Soviet book launcher. In the video, Russian drones spotted the system inside a fortified shelter before diving straight into it. The explosion completely obliterated the vehicle, leaving behind little more than smoldering wreckage. Interestingly, this was not the first time Russian drones managed to hit a book system. Back on September 20th near Kharkiv, another Ukrainian book air defense system was destroyed by a Lancet loitering munition, showing that even Ukraine's hybrid air defenses are struggling to withstand the constant drone assaults. Each of these incidents underscores how the dynamics of the battlefield have shifted. What once required expensive missiles and risky air sorties can now be achieved by a small, remotely piloted drone costing a fraction of the target's value. The Caesar self-propelled howitzer, produced by the French company Nexter Systems, has been one of Ukraine's most prized artillery systems. Mounted on a six-wheeled truck chassis, the Caesar combines mobility with precision. It fires NATO standard 155mm shells capable of hitting targets up to 40 kilometers away. Its rapid deployment speed and ability to fire 6 rounds per minute make it ideal for shoot-and-scoot tactics, firing quickly and moving before counter-battery fire can locate it. However, these advantages have been increasingly neutralized by drones and advanced reconnaissance. Unlike in conventional wars, positions can now be exposed within minutes through aerial surveillance, making even mobile systems like the Caesar vulnerable. Once detected, escape becomes nearly impossible under the watchful eyes of Russian FPV units. Meanwhile, the Frankenstein book represents Ukraine's improvisation amid depleting Soviet-era missile stocks. Engineers reportedly integrated Western missiles, possibly from the US Sea Sparrow or British systems, into old book launchers, creating a patchwork defense solution. The system's nickname, Frankenstein, reflects its mixed heritage and experimental nature. While innovative, such improvisations often come with integration challenges and limited battlefield survivability. In both cases, the loss is not just material, it's strategic. These systems symbolize Ukraine's reliance on Western technology and its struggle to maintain operational readiness under constant pressure. The destruction of such assets also provides Russian forces with valuable battlefield intelligence. Every recovered fragment, circuit board, or launcher component helps Russian analysts better understand Western systems and refine their countermeasures. These strikes are part of a broader pattern that has been unfolding over recent months, a gradual but relentless erosion of Ukraine's heavy weaponry. On October 9th, the Russian Ministry of Defense reported that operational tactical aviation, attack drones, missile troops, and artillery had struck port facilities, energy infrastructure, fuel depots, and temporary deployment areas of Ukrainian forces across 142 locations in a single day. Air defense systems, according to the same report, shot down 4 guided aerial bombs, 2 HIMARS projectiles, and an astonishing 112 fixed-wing drones. The statement went further, providing cumulative figures of Ukrainian losses since the beginning of the conflict. It claimed that Ukraine has lost 667 aircraft, 283 helicopters, and over 89,000 unmanned aerial vehicles. Additionally, 631 anti-aircraft systems and more than 25,400 tanks and armored fighting vehicles have been destroyed. The toll on artillery and logistics has been equally devastating, with over 30,000 artillery guns and mortars, as well as more than 43,000 support vehicles, reportedly neutralized. While independent verification of these numbers remains difficult, even conservative estimates indicate the scale of attrition is extraordinary. Just days before these reports surfaced, Russian troops in the South Donetsk direction captured a British-made Husky armored vehicle, an incident that drew considerable attention across defense circles. Found near Novoivanovka, the vehicle had been immobilized by a mine but remained largely intact. Inside, Russian troops recovered communication gear, encrypted radios, and Western-made rifles. The Husky's capture added another layer of symbolism to the ongoing war. A Western-supplied vehicle now turned into a Russian trophy, a silent emblem of the shifting tides on the battlefield. When combined with the recent drone strikes on the Caesar and Frankenstein book, the message becomes clear. Ukraine's Western-backed arsenal is being steadily thinned, not by massive offensives, but through systematic precision warfare. The constant watch of drones, coupled with the destruction wrought by mines, artillery, and airstrikes, has created a front where survival depends more on concealment and adaptation than on armor or firepower. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.